Hey, everybody. I guess we'll wait to see. Hey, what's going on, Ethan? We'll wait a minute or two, just see if anybody else will join. How you guys doing out there? Trying to brave out the cold? Is it still cold out there where you guys are at? I would assume
Uh,
so.
so the weather finally remembered the sun existed
Oh, thank
recently.
God. All right, we'll give it another minute here to see if anybody. Hey, Kayla.
Hello. I was trying to figure out how to turn my camera on.
Oh, you did great.
Thank you.
Wait another couple of seconds. See if anybody else is going to join. I don't know if you all noticed, week two's assignments have been graded and they're out there. I also updated up to week three, Zybook assignments as well. So that's all up to date up to week three. And I saw that you guys have started to do the exam, which is due this week. A few of you have taken the exam. And I see that you
Dude,
guys are still working on week three's assignments. All right. Okay. So this week, the project assignment is one where you guys are actually going to be creating a web page. It's only a couple of pages. It's primarily to let me know that you guys are getting the concepts together and now you're taking the concepts and you're actually applying them. So it's just to create something very rudimentary, getting something out there. Um, as we go along in the next weeks that are going to be happening, you're going to be doing a couple of different websites. You're going to be taking the concepts from the Zybook courses and you're going to be applying them. And then you're going to be uploading the HTML files, the CSS files, the JavaScript files, .js. You're going to be zipping them up and then you're going to be uploading that as your project assignment. So no more Microsoft Word, no more PDFs. It's actually going to be the project files you're working on. You're going to be zipping them up, you're going to be putting them up, and then I'm going to be taking them each one and then running it to see what your website looks like. And then I'll be making any comments or I'll tell you, hey, this is great, looking good, keep going. And so that's going to be your week three going all the way to the end. Um, you also have your HTML and CSS exam. So that's due this Sunday. So make sure you guys get those in. I see that a few of you, like I said before, you guys have started doing it. So just make sure you get that in. You don't want to get a zero for that because it's pretty easy. It's not that hard. Um, do you have any questions based on week three, the project assignment? Anything you guys don't get?
I have one thing I wanted
Sure,
to clarify, right?
of
In the
course.
Zybook, at the
Yes.
bottom of each page,
Yeah.
it has a list of like the next sections to do and
Yes.
the total points. Um, at the bottom of the page, it skips some of them, however. So it's
Yes.
like section 3-1, the next will be 3-3, 3-4, and the total amount of points for all those sections. I wanted to confirm, is that you selecting which ones you want us to do?
That is correct. That is correct. I don't want you to do everything there because I don't want you to spend the whole weekend doing these things. I just wanted you guys to do the stuff that's pertinent to the stuff that, for this week, what you need to know so that you can create your website, your web pages, and then move on to the next thing. I mean, you can feel free to go in there and knock it out if you want to, but you don't have to.
All right, I wanted to make sure I wasn't skipping anything. Thank you.
Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, only the stuff that's been checked off are you guys responsible for. Because it gets to be windy. It gets to be too much stuff. And so, no, I don't want to tie you guys up a ton. Any questions on the exam? Anything you guys took the exam, something that you guys didn't understand, something that kind of didn't apply? Any
There
questions on
was
that?
there was just a few things I wanted to stay after and ask you about for like things that I hadn't turned in on time that I wanted to
Okay.
see if I could.
Email me. Just email
Okay.
it to me. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I mean, anything that, I mean, we all have jobs, we have families, we got stuff going on. I know that there's tons of school activities. If you guys have a school activity, you're part of a club, you guys are traveling, you're doing anything, just let me know. Just say, look, I need another couple of days because we're off. We're out in another school, we're in another state. So I need 2 or 3 days to get this in. You're never going to have a problem with me, just let me know. And then just if you find that when you try to upload it, it says it's closed, just let me know. Email it to me, and then I'll just take it from there. I'll open it up and then I'll grade it and then I'll change your grade.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm easy with that stuff. I want you guys to get all your stuff in there. But if you're really late and you're missing like 3, 4, 5 assignments, you know, then it's a more of a time management issue, and that's something that you guys really have to work at. Because, I don't mind 1 or 2, assignments, but if it gets to be like a whole bunch, then that's something that you got to really work in and work at. Any questions about week 3? If you guys already started week 4, anything like that? Yep. Yep. After the meeting, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, no questions about anything at all? Any concepts or anything like that you're not getting? And again, make sure that you guys are turning in those HTML, CSS, and JS files. Just zip those up and get that back. That's probably the one thing that messes up people because they've been turning in Word files or PDFs for the first couple of weeks. And then all of a sudden, I'm getting a PDF with a whole bunch of like JavaScript code on it. I can't run that. So they have to be HTML, JS, and CSS files. So that, because I'm literally unzipping it and trying to, run it in a browser. That's how I see how you guys did. All right. If
I'm
there's no
enjoying,
question, go ahead, Ethan.
sorry, I was saying, I'm really enjoying the class so far because it's concepts that I've known about for years and years using the internet.
Yep.
And so it's really neat to learn
Put
about
them
where they come
together.
from and how they all interact with each other and how to use
Absolutely.
them.
Yeah. I mean, again, the class should be fun. It should be something that, you're picking up, you're learning, you're getting credits for. But at the end, hopefully, you're going to have something really, really pretty and something to show off to a prospective employer. So, yeah, I could do that, and I've done it, and then you can actually take those files and show it to an employer, say, yeah, I've done it, been there, done that. So, but again, it's an intro class. We're not going to get into SQL Server. We're not going to get into pulling data from a server. That's usually the next course after this one. And you start getting into the nitty-gritty. All right. If there's no questions,